guys, I'm Steve from Rhinomax Campers and I'm here today to take you through the latest version of our Lost Trak 16-foot hybrid tourer series. Now, this particular one here has got twin bunks inside and a queen bed. So this is our family version that we're going to look at today. Now, the Hybrid Tourer series has been created to give you the luxuries of a caravan, but the experience of a hybrid camper. So they're full height, but the body width is actually about 400mm narrower than a standard caravan. So only a 2.1 meter body width. So it'll follow in the wheel track of your car, so it'll enable you to get in all those tight tracks through gateways and everything else, you know, when you're out there on the range. Very lightweight, so ideal for a lot of off-road traveling. Let's get into it and show you the external first. We'll show you the external entertainment area and the kitchen and everything else. Let's start that now. I think you'll be pretty surprised at how quick the camper actually sets up. So let's put the awning out first, and we can do that by winding it out. The awning bar is handily tucked away in a storage compartment in the front, and then we just insert it in and then just wind out. So the awning will come out quite a way before you need to put the legs out. The legs are actually inside the awning. So we just drop the legs down. They give you a lot of coverage, these awnings, they're really big. Just straighten the legs out. Now, as you can see, we've got a huge expanse underneath which is totally in the shade. So what we'll do next is we'll show you the kitchen. The Lost Trak kitchens are really quick and easy to set up, take very little time. Let me show you how easy this is. So this hatch here drops down, the kitchen just slides out, and the preparation bench folds over. Now in this compartment we've got our pantry slide and fridge. So again, that just pulls out pretty effortlessly on the slide. The fridge is an 85-litre dual zone fridge freezer with great compartments in there. Now, it can be set to all fridge or all freezer, or you can switch one compartment off if it's empty to save on your battery. They're very economical, these fridges, a really good fridge. At the back we've got our deep storage pantry area, so I lift that lid up. Inside here we've got a utensil drawer on the top, and then if I slide that back, it reveals below there a really deep compartment for pots, pans, all your bigger kitchen equipment, so you can keep everything around about your actual kitchen. Now, above the kitchen we've got two large storage drawers that slide into the body of the camper. Now, because they slide in behind the insulated panels, it means that whatever you put in here will stay cool. So if your fridge is full and you've got some veggies or whatever, pop them in here and they'll stay cool and crisp. They just slide back in. Utensil wise, we've got a massive drawer here for cutlery, plates, all that kind of stuff. You know, you're never going to need this space really, but it's there anyhow. Underneath the sink, we've also utilised this compartment, so you can put your washing up liquids, your dishcloths, all of that kind of stuff can just fit nicely tucked away under your sink. Now, one of the features of the tap near the sink is that if you want to fill a water bottle or a kettle or whatever, take your tap, just fold it over, turn it round, and it will then fill up any large vessels away from the actual sink. Last but not least, you then have got a 3-burner stove in here. Now, the burners are sunken down below the level of the actual top, so it means that you don't tend to get them blowing out on a windy day, that kind of thing. And also, instead of being a 4-burner stove, which would only give you 4 small burners, our stoves are 3 burners, so you get a large burner and 2 smaller ones. That way you can get a large fry pan on there, you know, for your sausages and bacon in the morning. It's all electronic ignition at the push of a button. And then the other good thing is, for cleaning, you can pull the grill off just like so, and that gives you full access to clean it. So you don't have to spend half an hour trying to take it to bits to clean it. It's just very, very quick and easy. So I think you'll agree, a pretty comprehensive setup for your kitchen. Okay guys, we showed you earlier how easy it was to set up the kitchen. Packing away is equally as simple. You just fold over the bench, put the wings down, push it in, lock it in place, lock the drawers in place, shut the hatch, then close your pantry, push your slide in, put the locking bolt in, and close the hatch. It can't get any easier than that. So if you are parked up somewhere and you want to nip out to town for the day, this camper can literally be locked and secured within a matter of minutes. Again, so freeing up your time for other leisure activities. Okay, we'll have a look at the front end of the camper now and show you the box, the drawbar and everything here. So first of all, you've got a large storage box on here. This is a full tunnel boot front box, so it'll hold a lot of stuff. Now, side loading access doors, and then on this particular model we've got a barbecue slide installed in here for this customer, but that could as easily be another fridge. You know, we can do various things in the front box depending on what your needs are. Moving further forward, in this area here, if I lift the top, we've got a large storage area in here which you can use for tent poles, anti-flap kit bars, fishing rods, anything that you've got along, that'll all fit in that storage compartment. Again, utilising the maximum amount of space because we've got the angle on the box here to deflect stones down or away instead of hitting the rear of your actual car. Moving further forward, we've got 2 jerry cans either side of the gas box, and on top of this model there's also a cargo basket, which is great for carrying firewood, dirty tarps. If you've got more jerry cans you want to put in, you can load them up here. Forward from that, we've got your gas cylinders, 2 4.5 kilos in a lockable box, or sat just in there. And then if we look at the actual front of the drawbar setup, it's this particular camper, they all have sunken drawbars on with the handbrake. So that means that even if you're hitched up like I am here, we can still open the back of the car. Now, if you've got a Prado or something like that, it'll open around. If you've got a Ute, the tray will come back. So you've got full access to the way the actual drawbar is set up. You've got a full off-road DO35 hitch on there, your spare wheel winding handles on here, jockey wheel, you know, and this actually, just while we're at it, that we've reshaped the front boxes so you get maximum turning circles. So now you can get a really good turning circle between your vehicle and the actual camper itself, which is quite important when you're on them tight tracks and things like that. So this is the front end of the camper. Now what we'll do next is we'll move around and show you the storage areas on the opposite side. Right guys, we're going to show you the rear side of the camper now, which contains all the storage and utilities. So let's start off with the front box. And as we said earlier, this is a complete tunnel boot front box, masses and masses of storage, great for storing things like generators or any sort of tools you've got, lots and lots of space. Next compartment, this is behind the kitchen, is a great area in here for handy if you've got a Weber barbecue or something like that. That's great for fitting in there. And then this compartment is an absolutely monstrously huge compartment. So this will fit big tables, chairs, all your camping equipment can fit inside here. Moving further back, we've got a water pressure reducer, so you can actually connect to town water and be secure in the knowledge that this will reduce the pressure to a safe level for all the plumbing fittings inside. Then the Lost Trak has 2 water tanks on it, so you've got your front tank filler here, your rear tank filler here. This is your cover for your gas vent, so when you put your hot water on, take the cover off, that's a flue there. Then you've got a 240 power inlet point, so you can connect 240 power in to run the actual camper itself. This one also has an external antenna point on it, so you know, if you want a TV at this side, it's all possible. Then moving further back, you can see we've got the window above the queen bed there, but at the rear of the camper where the bunks are, we've also put a window in above each bunk, so the kids can actually sit and look out, or if it's a hot night they can open the windows to let a bit of air in. So as you can see, this is the rear of the camper, and you know, pretty impressive amount of storage. Okay guys, we're going to take a look inside the camper now. So we'll pull out the double step. This is all standard on the Lost Trak, and this also has our Rhinomax dust-proof door on it. So let's undo bottom and top locks, open centre lock, and around we go. Now we'll go inside and take a peek. Here we are inside the Lost Trak, and as you can see, we've got a 4-seat lounge area, what I'm sitting in here, with a swivel table, so that can, you know, swing out the way to give you more room, but you comfortably get 4 people sitting around the table. We've got a full-size queen bed area here with an inner spring mattress, and either side of the bed we've got storage compartments here, so you've got a reasonable amount of storage, you know, running up both sides of the actual bed. You've got bedside reading lights at the top. In the roof we have a skylight, so that's electronically opens and closes, has a blind and a fly screen on it as well. This particular model's got the option of the TV in it, so we can put TVs in so they'll, you know, show where the lounge is or turn to show where the bed is, you know. They lock against the wall for travelling. Above my head we've got, you know, storage compartments up here, so we've got 2 of those above this seat and 2 above that seat, and then we kind of run into the area where the shower and the bunks are. So we'll just reposition the camera and show you that area now. At the rear of the camper, this is where we've got our bunk bed set up, we've got our kitchenette, and we've got our onboard toilet and shower. So the bunks, as you can see here, these are quite spacious bunks, and they've got a nice thick foam mattress on them. We've got 2 of those, got a ladder to get up, and we've got some safety rails around the top here. In the top bunk we've got storage in compartments, so if the kids want to put anything in there, that's good. We've also got a window above each bunk, so they can you know, see out, let air in, that kind of thing. Underneath the bottom bunk, again, utilising all the storage possible in the camper, we've got 2 storage drawers in here. Then on the rear cabinet we've got an upper vanity cabinet at the top, 2 of those. We've got a sink with a mixer tap. We've got 240 power points there. We've got 12 volt points, USB points. We've got storage drawers, 2 big storage drawers at the bottom on there as well. You've got your stereo system in the back, your diesel heating vents, and then just tucked underneath the sink there we've got our Rhinomax digital control center. Now everything about the Lost Trak is controlled either digitally or by manual switches. You can log in your phone, you can control everything there. It's got live battery monitoring and water monitoring on it, and if you go on our website and look at the videos for it, there's a full comprehensive video showing you how that actually works. Now at the other side here we've got the ensuite. So if we open that, you can see in here we've got a full-size shower tray, and then we've got a composting toilet in the back. We've got rear cabinets just up in here, some cabinets there for your shampoos and things. We've got a little vanity shelf there for putting stuff on, and we've got the shower is actually housed either lower down or you can house it high up, so depending on if you're traveling or you know whatever, it's all in there. Inside the ceiling there's a fantastic fan, extractor fan, so that'll take all the moisture and everything out of the camper, you know, when you're having a shower. Also, if it's a hot day, you can switch that on and it'll also help cool the camper down inside. So I think you'll agree, quite a good little setup, you know, considering we've got the queen bed and 2 full-size bunks in here, and it's still got quite a bit of room. Very spacious inside. Well, that's the wrap up of the Lost Trak hybrid tourer, folks, so thanks for watching. And as with all Rhinomax campers, they're designed to keep you off grid, so they all come complete with lithium power systems and heaps of solar, with the Rhinomax digital command center with live battery monitoring, so they're all set up to keep you off grid for longer periods. Various amounts of solar, lithium and water can be optioned up on these as well. So depending on what your needs are, you can be out there on your adventures and off the grid, away from people for weeks or months at a time.